Hello, good morning, and welcome to episode 15 of Timberborn Greedy Armageddon. This episode, I really would like to focus on this area here. So I want to straighten all of this out, and then, of course, get this all dynamited down. And then I do also want to at least move the dam. And I know that that does mean that we'll need to terraform this piece a little bit here. And then I also want to get a bridge, sort of, if you will, between. It'll probably end up being about there, and then probably here. So that way, if this fills up, it can spill over into this dam via the bridge. So let's actually delete that so they don't build it. There we go. Now, I do also want to get down here so that we can get all of this terrain put in. And then hopefully we'll be able to put in, we'll be able to open these bad water discharges and then be able to put in a deep mechanical fluid pump. And that is important because we are almost out of water here, and there's no way that this water will last 71 days. In the last episode, I did end up closing this, so I'm going to reopen it. Now, the important part of the, not the centrifuge, the deep mechanical fluid pump, is that I have a mod installed that will filter the water so that only clean water comes out. So, of course, to produce then bad water, the bad water discharges need to be open. So, that's what we're going to do today. So yeah, let's get to it. Let's get 3 times speed going here. Okay, so let's see. What I want to do first, let's just put ladders in here. Then we'll just bring this across and then make sure everything is in range here, which it should be. See, I don't think they're going to be able to reach this, so I'll probably need to put in, let's just put in a bridge right here since it's only 2. Let's see, I think I'm going to need, I can do a 2. There we go. All right, so now all of that should be done. This should all be, or not done, excuse me, should all be doable. So whenever they get around to starting that is fine. We are about 900 away, give or take, from full storage. So maybe we should think about putting in another underground pile for dirt. So we'll see. It might happen, it might not. Let's just bring this path around. And then we'll just get rid of this too. Okay, who has nothing to do in range? Scavenger flags. Alright, well, once they're empty, we'll delete them. That should be fine. Okay, so let's also, in order to move this dam, I think this slope is going to need to go, and then this natural overhang. So, let's see, you know what? I know I deleted this, but let's put it back in, just so that we can use it as a template. So we'll do that, and then we'll pause it. Let's see, so I know this isn't going to be the same height, but, oh, where was it? I think it was there. Let's see. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so the dam needs to come out to here, so neither of those need to go. But let's see. This is going to end up coming up to about there, so I'll just leave it. I do also need to come in every now and again and dynamite all of this, because now, as you can see, they can reach the inner part, but they won't be able to, so like they can't reach this one. They can only reach the outermost. So I need to explode the outermost layer so that they can get started on the innermost. Anyways, so let's see. This, so let's just put in right here. Let's just put 3 in here. Then also, what I'd like to do is put in ladders. Hello. I'm just not sure how tall this needs to be. So, let's see if we can't just do this here. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so all of this now needs to come up. Oh, nope. I thought I did it 1 high, but I was 1 short. There we go. Okay, so all of this now needs to come up as well. There we go. We'll delete this one. Now, I'm going to fill this end in with dirt, and I'm going to put it this way so that they're able to do both sides at once. So yeah, let's see, we'll bring that over. Awesome. So, actually, now that I see this, do I want it this way, or do I want to bring it, like, around? Let's see. I think it'll be fine straight. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Okay, so what that does also mean is that we need to put in a levee here. And I'm going to high prioritize this. Now, this is important because, as you can see, the wall comes up to this level. But if we don't put this levee in here, then water will be able to just run right off the map. And then, of course, this is on the other side of the wall that's here. So we'll just be losing water. So that's what that's for. That's going to be highest priority. And it looks like they're all pretty much done with it. And they are done with it. Fantastic. So once this is done, then I can delete this one. And then we'll be able to collect all of those resources. And what that means is that we'll most likely need to pause these lumberjack flags so that we have space to collect all of this. Let's see, so let's just do all of this and then come down here. Yeah, it's just this area that needs to be paused. Okay, so pause these and all of these. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna pause these foresters too, so that we can get the beaver doing something else. Yeah. All right, so we need a way to do this dam faster than just 1 block at a time, because that's gonna take way too long. So let's see. Oh yeah, so we gotta do this now. So we can do these two. All of these. There we go. And then what that does mean here is that we'll need to replace the triple dynamites. There we go. Alright, so then let's just do all of these. So now these should all be at the same level. Hopefully I did that all correct. So, here. Let's see, can I delete this path? Is that going to make anything else? No. Okay, so let's do this. Oh, too short. There we go. Okay, so I do want a path run along here anyways, so we'll just do that really quickly. Let's see, so all of this dirt, let's just do a high priority. That should be That should be doable. I know that they're doing... Oh, and look at that. That layer's done. There we go. Get that put in. I know they're doing all of this, which is fine. There we go. Let's see. Have they done this too? No. Haven't even started on the ladder. Okay, that's fine. Aren't doing this either. Well, all right then. Let's see. I think if we unpause maybe just one of the triple lodges, that we can fit another 2 builders huts in here. So let's do that. Let's do builders huts. Where am I doing? Right here. Okay, and then this needs to be workplace 1 less priority. There we go. All right, let's actually just get these built now. Let's see. Have these guys? Yeah, they're all sitting there. So there we go. Let's see. I want to delete both of these platforms and just empty this. There's no point in having this scrap metal storage here. Yeah, so they'll do that eventually. All right, and they've started on this. Fantastic. Okay, so one thing I do also want to do, get rid of these trees so that we have a little bit more space. What are they doing up here? Oh wait, they're scared. They're carrying scrap metal. Oh, are they just bringing it over to... No? This storage. Got it. Okay. Well, that wasn't necessarily where I wanted them to bring it, but that is okay. Ideally, it would have come over here to... not this storage. Or that storage. Where is my scrap metal storage? Ah, here it is. Okay, so gotcha. Those are going to need to be replaced with with deep storages, the underground piles here. So let's see if we can't do that, or at least just set it up. So it looks like we only need 3, which is great because it doesn't look like we have much space here. So 1, 2, 3, and then let's move these over then. And it's for treated planks, metal, and scrap metal. So we'll just do that. Treated planks, scrap metal, and regular metal. Fantastic. So then these aren't really necessarily a high priority. Just kind of would be nice to have them sooner rather than later, but I think we'll be okay without prioritizing them. Also, I do want to get started on getting this out so that we can come down into this level, get all of this scrap metal, and then all of this. Now it does kind of look like this is all just blockages. However, it's not. You can't actually stack blockages. Let's go into dev mode and I will show you. Let's see. So map editor, here's a blockage. So you can't put the blockages on top of one another. They can only go on dirt. So out of dev mode. What that means for this area is that there is dirt in here also, which is going to take a little bit of time to get out. So I don't want to send beavers down in here until we know that our bad water diversion is set up 100%. Which it won't be until the bad water can go straight off the map. Okay, so I kind of also had a feeling that they wouldn't do this dynamite because this was where that little mountain was. Yeah, that's unfortunate. So yeah, that just means that I'm gonna have to come in here with the priority tool and do that. But that's okay. Let's just get all of this blown. Let's see, are they able to reach all of this? Oh, thank you, lag. Are they able to reach all of this? Yes. Not all of it. There we go. Maybe let's put a ladder in here also, just so that it's a little bit shorter of a walk. That has a path. That needs one. Okay, so this also needs to be tunnels. And I think let's high prioritize these 2 tunnels so that we can get more triple dynamite down in there. Okay, so I do think we should also, let's just get rid of this one. Put in a ladder. Let's see, this is also going to need a ladder to get up here. Yeah. Alright, and then we'll get that marked for demolition. Where are they starting this now? This isn't high prioritized. This is. Have they started this? No. Why are they doing this? Why aren't they finishing this? Wait a minute. Okay, well let's prioritize the stairs. We started on this? Also no. Okay, well I'm gonna do all of this. And hopefully nobody gets stuck in there. I probably should put a regular staircase in there. It'll be fine. Yeah, we'll just send a beaver rescue mission or something. Okay, so let's also get single dynamite placed in here. Let's see. This is gonna need pathing. So let's get all of that in there. I do also want to... Oh, no, good selected. What was this for? Oh, this was for extract. So let's set this to empty. And let's see, let's pause these as well. Now this can be set to obtain extract and obtain dynamite. Now this just needs to be emptied also. All right. Now I think we've got, yeah, plenty of explosive storage. But I think that was the extent of our extract storage. Yeah, 600. I know it says 9, but this is going to be emptied. Awesome. Now, let's collect all of these resources. Hopefully we have the storage for that. Yeah, we do. Okay. Oh, and this one's also done. Fantastic. All right, let's get that one. There we go. Okay, so let's see. This should all be just a single dynamite now. Okay. All right, so back to what I was doing. How much? So that still needs done. Okay, well, I want to prioritize this because this really needs to get done. They did do this, however, so let's get rid of all of this. Oh. Oh, I missed one. Okay, so we'll do that. Get that high prioritized, and then this needs to be... okay, that's fine. Triple dynamite needs to go there. And then a third triple dynamite needs to go there whenever that gets blown out. So let's see. I want to know why they're doing this. Okay, so we're just going to give this just a little bit of priority. Just a little bit. And this as well. Let's see. That staircase has served its purpose. All of that's picked up as well. Fantastic. Okay, so guys, we haven't picked this up. Okay, so I'm just going to prioritize, highest prioritize all of this, this. Because this needs to get done so that we can start producing water. Which means I also need to unlock the deep water pump. And what I'll do is... I think what I'm going to do... I have no idea what I'm going to do. I have no idea what I'm going to do. Let's see. So, if I put the deep water pump here... I just need to make sure. Yeah. So yeah, the straw comes down that side. This is where the bad water is going to be. Okay, so it's connected to power there. What I could do... See, my ladders are still in there. What I could do is put sluices at the bottom so that water doesn't flow out here. If you don't know, sluices... let's see. Sluices, well, actually, wait, let me come back to this. So, sluices, water only comes out the direction that the arrow is pointing. So, if I put sluices here, for example, water will only flow from this side to this side. Meaning that this water pump, or fluid pump, excuse me, will only need to fill up this little bit here, and then water will come this way and then flow into this reservoir, and then subsequently out into here, which is what we need it to have. We need it to do. So let's see. I do need to get these centrifuges back up. There we go. Let's see, yeah, they've started on all of this. Fantastic. Let's get rid of that. I know I'm a neat freak, but I think I'm just gonna leave this rubble here, because it's not super important. Let's see. So this levee does need to go. However, other than that, I think we're good. So, let's see. This needs to come down. So let's just get rid of this right here. This needs to come down 3. This needs to come down 2. And then this needs to come down 1. There we go. So now the straw will be able to reach this bottom level here. Okay, so... to do that, I need to put in a ladder, and then let's see, what is that? 5. So I can do a 4. There we go, and then this just needs to be connected. So let's just put in a bridge. Actually, what's cheaper, the bridge or the platform? Platform. Okay. So all of this in there. So this all needs to come in very quickly. So let's just high prioritize all of this also. There we go. Okay, I think I can do all of this now as well. Yeah, fantastic. Okay, so I do know that I need to have something come over here. What is flooded? Oh, all right. Call all these again. I can't wait to have this dam moved, this wall, because then I can replace this with a levee, and then I won't be worried about the water coming down this way because then it'll just flow into the reservoir. Oh, thank you, lag. Oh boy. So yeah, then it will stop overflowing. I guess I could actually just do it now, because then the water will just end up coming into this reservoir, or this little river here. Yeah, what am I talking about? Let's do it now. Okay, so that means that I need to unpause all 3 of these, because the water is gonna flow out of here very quickly. Let's see, I need to put a dam in here, highest priority. Let's see, what building doesn't have any workers? That's fine. Wow. Okay, I'm actually very surprised that that water stayed in here and it didn't all flow out. Fantastic. Oh, so this is showing us that water stays in here, which is not what we want. I want this to come out. So this needs to just have one single way out. So let's see, let's high prioritize all of this and give them a way to get up here. There we go. So I'm going to give this ladder just a little bit of priority also. All right, so back to this. This needs a way to be done sooner. So let's just do something like this. There we go. I can actually just put a 5 in here. There we go. Okay, so all of this needs to be highest priority, so that that wall can get built as quickly as possible. Let's see, I can also delete all of this. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so let's get a way to get in here, to get over to this side. Seeing that these are gray means that I need to prioritize them. All right, so this should all be 3 high. So if I can get the zip line to stop showing up, there we go. Let's get a path in here. Okay, I'm just gonna, there we go. Okay, so once these 2 get blown out, they should be able to stand here to get this one. Yeah. And then I can just, yeah. Okay, that should be fine. This also needs a 3, and I'm going to put it in the middle, because they should be able to stand here and reach all 3 of these. So, let's see. All of that's highest priority. This one, I connected this one, because I want to make sure that they can reach all of this. There we go. Okay, so let's bring this back up. Let's see, have they done this? Oh, fantastic. Okay, so let's get all of this exploded. Let's get this out of here. Do need to get rid of that one and that one, and collect all of that rubble quickly, please. Oh, fantastic. They've done all of this. Okay, let's get rid of this path. Let's get rid of all of this, too. And this doesn't need to be picked up any sort of soon. But once they collect these last little bits, then I can put the mechanical fluid pump in there. There we go. Okay, so this is now, yeah, reaching the very bottom. Awesome. get rid of this path too. I don't think it's actually necessary. I don't think I'm going to be doing any more work in here. So what that means is we can get rid of all of this. And let's just put the sluices right in here. Now I need to close or turn this off. Get these all prioritized so that they can get built, and then I can get rid of this ladder and staircase and all everything there. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, now. Oh, and they're already working on this. Awesome. This one just needs planks, which I'm assuming are coming. Awesome. So that should be done quickly. There's no rush. Ooh. Filter water. That needs to be toggled on. So let's see. This should only be water. Hopefully those two don't fight each other there. But anyways, let's see. So have all of these been built? No. So let's just give them... Oh, and they're working on them. Fantastic. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Just to triple check, this was turned off. Okay. Alrighty. So, what needs to be done before I turn these on? I don't think anything. So I'm just gonna do... I'm gonna do 2 for right now, so that this bottom level gets filled up sooner, and then they can just... and then I'll turn the second one off once it starts flowing. There we go. So I just want to triple check that everything is bad water tight. I want to make sure no bad water leaks anywhere. Other than there, which is the correct place. Okay. This land is all contaminated. But that's fine, because we're not growing anything there anyways. Alright, so... I think now we can turn on all of the discharges. And this shouldn't flood, because it wasn't flooding before, and we've taken out a bad water rig. Or, taken out a bad water rig. We've taken out a bad water source. Although I guess we have decreased the width, but that should still be fine. Let's see, and we're producing 12,000 power and climbing. Amazing. So this battery is pretty much just going to stay fully charged. But that does mean that we no longer have to rely on the wind power. And then, of course, when our industry grows, we won't have to worry about power increase. Ooh, 9,600 now. Okay, so 94. Yeah, I had a feeling. It normally does surge, and then it falls off. So it looks like... Oh, thank you, lag. It looks like just about 9,300 is where it wants to sit. Okay, so what that does also mean is that we can get rid of... I know we put this in last time, but we can get rid of this half to the right of the ladder here whenever we're ready to put buildings in here, because then the buildings will share the power. Fantastic. And all of this is waiting on paper. All of these are waiting for paper. So the paper from this can just go there. And then, of course, we have more going on. And we'll have them going on. So, yeah, that should do it. Okay, so let's check on the progress here. So, let's see. All of this needs to go. Awesome. Now that's reachable. Okay, this is not connected to anything else. Neither is that. This can go. If I can click on the path, there we go. This can go. I'm not really worried about the rubble just yet, but I do want to highest priority that one, and then get all 4 triples back in there, and then highest priority. Hello. We are lagging quite a bit this morning. Okay, so all 5 of these should now be highest priority, so those should be done quickly. Now, this one can get blown. This one can also. Yeah. And then I can do these 3 too. Perfect. Okay, so the reason that I'm doing all of the ones that aren't connected to anything else is because if I blow this one up, then it'll blow all of this up. Which means now that they've done the one in front of the ladder, if anything gets blown up that's in the, 9 squares around it? That's not 9. That's 8, I think. 3, 5, 7, 8. Yeah, 8. Anyways, if any of those 8 squares get blown up also, then it just moves along. And then, of course, the issue with that is that they're not done. So it'll look cool at the very end. Just would not be great now. So what that means is hopefully these 3 will be done in the morning, and then they'll be able to do it all. It looks like we are also going to run out of explosives. So let's see if there is... No, we can't. No other explosives factories to turn on, which is unfortunate. Let's see, who has nothing to do in range? Hopefully I can get a beaver back. Yes, I can. Okay, goodbye. This can also go. And we have maple syrup. Awesome. Okay, so now I can do this. There we go. And you know what? Let's just collect these. Awesome. Okay. Now this is almost done also. Almost done also. Yeah, that's English. Almost done too. Let's see, this didn't even get done. Okay, that's fine. But I bet you this did. Yes. Okay, so now this can go. There we go. Alright, and then that goes in there. Fantastic. Okay. And this got done, so there's a little bit more water for us. And so I am just gonna, although no point in really closing this now. Oh, and they've already started on the new one. Oh, because I high prioritized. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, well that's okay. Let's see. What else? Yeah, I'm really worried about dynamite. I think that's gonna be a bottleneck for us. What building doesn't have materials? Scrap metal. Oh, scrap metal. I did notice that earlier also. So what I could do is start on the this ring here. Let's see, can we also get rid of the logs that are in here? And we'll replace those 2 with actually no. I was gonna say let's replace the logs with scrap metal, but I think they need to be replaced with underground piles. I don't think they'd be able to catch up with. Oh, guys, I wanted. Okay, not what I wanted, but that's fine. I don't think the medium piles, or these are large industrial piles, will be able to keep up with how much scrap metal is going to be collected here. Okay. So, let's see, I'm just going to delete this one and then collect all of this also. They'll finish that, no big deal. What was I going to put here? I was going to put corn here, wasn't I? I think so. Oh, I don't remember. Good thing it's recorded. How do I have 23 injured beavers? How many? Clearly not enough. Yeah. So, wow. Cannot believe that happened. Okay, so do I have... What does this take? Ointment. Which is produced in the herbalist. Antidote. No. Where is ointment produced? Oh no. Let's see, is it here? Yes. Okay, which takes antidote and honey. Neither of which we're producing. Okay, so that means we are only going to do the regular medical bed and not the advanced. It'll come in time. I'm not exactly worried. So let's see. Let's just get a bunch of medical beds in there. Oops, priority. There we go. Very high priority. Yeah, I just want that to happen now. Let's see. This is almost done also. Yeah. Yeah, it's just this mountainous part. Or the previous mountain that was here. Is all that we need to do. And then, yeah, all of that also. Okay, so that's fine. What we can do, however, is start getting the blockages cleared from here. So let's see. Can we just bring a bridge straight across? Yes. However, what I wanted to do was fill this in. So let's do that. Let's get this filled in. Then I wanted the... Do I only want this 2 wide? I think I want this 3 wide. Huh. I also want to get this all filled in. I might be inclined to make this 3 wide. So... We'll see. We'll see how that turns out. Okay, so... This now needs to be highest priority also. So let's just do that. These beavers can get wet. That's fine. Because this should only be producing clean water. And all of these are built. Oh, all of those are built, which means I can get rid of this ladder. Let's just come down here and get rid of this path too. And then these resources can be high priority. So, yeah, all of these buildings are lacking materials. So I'm just going to pause all of them. Because they're all the same building waiting on scrap metal. Which means this all needs to come out. So we'll collect that. Let's see. If I move this path 1 over, I think we'll be able to fit 2 underground piles in here. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so this is going to be for... scrap metal, and so is this. Now I'm only gonna do 1 of them for now. The other one can get built whenever it gets built. I'm not worried about it because the one will hold 1,000 by itself and should be okay with just a little bit, because I think I'm not gonna put very many scavenger flags in here. So speaking of scavenger flags, let's do it instead of just talking about it. Okay, so I do also, I don't think I'm gonna collect any of these logs. So let's just do that. Which means we need to bring a path. You know what? I don't think this is a good spot for the ladder. So let's move it over. go. So we'll just move that and then bring this across. Now they should be able to reach at least majority of this. Okay, so scavenger flags. Oh, thank you, lag. Jeez, we've been lagging so much today. Okay, so we'll do that, and then we'll get all of these highest priority for both construction and workplace. There we go. Okay, so let's check on our pump here. Yeah, so that is going to fight with each other. Just to triple check, though. Yeah, water's clean coming out of this. Woohoo, fantastic. Okay, so now we are producing clean water, which is amazing because I really didn't think that we were going to make it. Even with the 13,000 water that we have, I didn't think that we were going to make it through 48 more days. But now, all this needs to do is this needs to fill up, and then it'll start coming over here, and then it'll flow through this. Oh boy. Okay. All right, let's also... Okay, so I was wrong. We did have enough explosives, which is fantastic because there only is this little bit and this little bit, which is so fine. And we've got water. Oh ho ho boy. That's amazing. Okay, I'm gonna demolish, or not demolish, explode that one so that we didn't have another pocket like that here. But I guess there's this one. But that's all right because it filled up actually pretty quickly. So let's see. I think I might actually end up leaving this dynamite here and not exploding it, just so that the water flows through this and doesn't have to worry about filling any of this up. But look at all the green space that we now have. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, so let's get rid of this path and this platform. Pick all that up, pick all this up. Oh, that means these need to be paused. Whew. So glad I followed that bad water. Because I was thinking, isn't there things that we needed to do over here? That would have been tragic had beavers come in here to do these two water wheels. But I caught it, so that's okay. Now, wow, I'm so happy that we're producing water and it's coming out of here. Amazing. Amazing. Oh, I unpaused that and didn't open this floodgate. There we go. Okay, so this is open, but there's no water behind it to come through, so that's fine. Let's see, so now we're only waiting on 4. Amazing. Amazing. I'm so happy that that worked. All right, so let's see. Construction lacks materials. What? Oh, just paper. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Now, what do we need to do? This needs to close. Yeah, 0.25. Okay. Just didn't want it to flow off. Let's see. These are all built. But we still have so many injured beavers. So many injured beavers. All right, so how much of this? Oh, I needed to prioritize the stairs so that we actually can reach the scrap metal. All right, so underground pile, all of the materials are there. It just needs to be constructed. The ladder needs to be constructed, of course. And then we'll get beavers in the scavenger flags. And they've already started working on this too. Amazing. Let's see, so let's get rid of this and this. And we'll put in single there, single there, single there. Thank you for exposing that. And then this needed to be a triple, so we'll do that. Now, oh, and water's overflowing here. Fantastic. Okay, so what that does mean, however, is that I no longer want them worrying about any of this. So, oh, I shouldn't have deleted this. Oh, dang it. Okay, well, that's fine. What that does mean now is that they should be building all of this. This is probably just what they had in their hands, what they were carrying. There we go. So hopefully they start working on this now. Let's see, just a triple check. Oh, and we're back up to 13,000. Oh, but this is with the windmills. Okay, that's fine. I was a little bit shocked there for a second. Let's see, and this is actually filling up. Interesting. What is this set to? 0.4. Okay, so because I have this sluice in here, what I'm going to do is set this one to 0.5. And then this can get set to 0.4. There we go. So the intention with that is this reservoir is used before this one is. I guess it doesn't really matter either way, but I'd still like this to be used first so that this can be sort of our, I guess, emergency reserve. Hopefully that works out to be the way I want it to be. But we'll see. It's not really a big deal if it does or doesn't. It's going to get used regardless. We're going to use every drop of water during a 200-day drought whenever we get one. So okay. So this is all done, but like I said, I don't think I want to explode it all just yet. But we'll see. I guess it doesn't really matter regardless. So let's just do it. Awesome. Okay. All right. So what I do also want to do is put in a triple dynamite here. Now, the reason for that is I want to have a path. Basically just a path of least resistance for the water to get from this directly to this sluice. Now, what that means is a couple of these need to be sluices here, and then just set to open. There we go. So we'll get this in. There we go. And then I'm just gonna delete that one. So then we'll have ladders coming down here. I'll just put the path for this. Let's see, it probably needs to go this way actually. So then we'll just delete that. There we go. Then come back in with the path here. There we go. So now they can reach all of that. They will be able to reach all of that. Let's see. Let's do this one also. And then like one here. Make sure these are both set to hello. These are both set to open. All right, so now path of least resistance for the water to get straight to the sluice. But with these sluices in here, where are they? With these in here, any water that's trapped on this side will be able to flow out. Okay. So let's see. Oh, how did they... Oh, they walked on that. Okay, well that wasn't exactly what I wanted them to do, but that's fine. I just don't want them to get stuck there. Yeah. Don't necessarily like this. There we go. Yeah, so like if there was a beaver still building, say this one, when this block got put in, then I'd have to delete the block and then the whole column above it. Oh, but they're coming in from the bottom now? That's not reachable. That's not reachable. Okay. Alright, well it happened. So that's fine, I guess. Let's see. Let's also get a ladder in here. And then it'll just come up to there, and then we'll get a path on top of it. And then this path, it doesn't look connected because it's not. As you can see, the runs for the ladder are right here. So once this ladder goes, then the animation will change. Okay, so let's see. They've started on this. Yeah. Awesome. Fantastic. Let's see, what I could do actually is put a ladder right here and then put 2 there. Okay, so highest priority that. Yeah. And then maybe this ladder also, we'll just put it a high priority. Yeah. So now they'll be able to reach all 3 of the dirt columns. And we've got plenty of dirt. Let's see, are they... I think they should just be doing the singles. Oh, no, they're not. Or are they? Yes, they are. Okay, so yeah, they're only doing the singles, which is fine, because then I can replace all of the singles with triples. Whenever that all happens. But I do, however, want to change that one to regular priority because it kind of is a priority, but also not at the same time. So, let's see, and they've started on the ladder. Awesome. Have they started? Yeah, this is almost done. We'll be done shortly. Okay, so in order for my bridge plan here to work, what needs to happen is some of this is probably going to need to go, and then majority of this is going to need to go, which means the zipline pylon probably needs to go also. So I don't think, let's see, if we just put it here, for example, the pylon. Oh, it does reach. Okay. So then from here would be able to reach this one. All right. Okay. So yeah, let's do that. Let's get this built. And then once I'm able to delete this one, then we will connect this one here. Let's see, you know what? I think this is a priority now. So let's get all of this highest priority, all of that also. You know what I could actually do that I didn't think about? That I should have thought about? I can just have the path run inside. There we go. Okay, now I will just delete this path. There we go, and then put the levee back in there. Oh, and it needs to be highest priority also. There we go. Okay, so then once, not the path, once this triple dynamite is built, then we'll get the ladders built, and then everything should be hunky-dory. Let's see. Oh, this can go too. Fantastic. This one, and get the ladders in quickly. There we go. I don't think that needs to be connected or a path put in, but I'm just going to do it anyways. Okay. All right, so let's see if we can't just get part of this going. Let's see, this is almost done too. All right then. Have they started on the ladder? Oh, and they've already done one of the ladders. That's fantastic. Fantastic. Almost all of the planks are there. All of the materials. Oh, and they are there. Fantastic. Okay, this is coming along swimmingly. Let's see. All of this just needs to be done. So let's just highest priority all three of them. Oh, this happens sometimes. I don't know why, but it does happen sometimes. And the only way that I've found to release this beaver from ladder jail is to restart the game. But I'm not going to do that just yet. So he's going to have to wait. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. I was hoping to have this built by the end of today's episode. Or no, actually I wasn't, but you know what? Okay, let's just put in the framework. Oh, and I can delete this though. Let's just get the framework for this this bridge put in here. Let's see. Let's make it 4 wide. So we'll delete these 2 paths. Delete those 2 levees and replace them with dams. And then put the paths back. So let's see. Actually, I don't want these as dams at all. So we'll do that, and then we'll put platforms in. And then we'll put the path back in again. Okay, so what that means is we either decide now if we want to get rid of this mountain part. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so I'm actually just going to use tunnels. Because this should make it quite quick. So we'll do that. And then tunnels to come up this hole. There we go. Oh, and I missed two. There we go. So then that also needs to be one, I think. Probably. Oh, geez. More lag. Let's see. Is there anything? Oh, no. So this... Oh, this doesn't actually need to be at all. So let's do that. Let's get rid of those. Let's see. What else can I get rid of? This one. Yeah, just those. Okay. Awesome. All right. So those can get done. Let's see, and it looks like... Now, it would be amazing if they could reach, or if they could stand on this ladder and walk across this bridge, but it can't. You can see how the path ends here and doesn't continue on like it does here, although it doesn't run through the ladder, but that's just a ladder thing. Means that they can't walk on this. So these two have to be built first. Come on, guys. Let's see, our injured beaver population has halved. Almost. Just about. So yeah, luckily that's all happening quite expediently. Oh, and all of this got built. Wow. Okay. Didn't know they did that. So let's just get rid of all of this. And then, let's see, all of this. So treated planks need to be set to export. Needs to collect and then export. There we go. So it's bugging me that I can't high prioritize these because I want to. I really want to. Let's see, berries and mangroves. Oh, because I didn't... Oh, jeez. I never put in the grill for berry filling. So let's do that. And then let's just set one of these to berry pies. Fantastic. All right, hopefully... Okay, so they've only got one column left to do. So hopefully that happens quickly. All right, so have they started this? They have. Wow. So I wonder if this beaver was supposed to go eat or something and then come back and do this. Which means it's not gonna get done until he comes out. So let's see. Are you now unemployed? Okay. All right. So now there we go. And now they should be able to build this. I hope. I really, really hope they're able to build this. Please. I don't think so. I think this is still going to require a restart. Unfortunately. But that's okay because this episode needs to end. Anyways, so let's just put dynamite there. And hopefully they'll finish that soon. Let's see, I can get rid of all of this also. And then replace all this with triples. Oh, this didn't stay. Let's see, there we go. So we'll do that, and then that blown up. All of that can get put in. All right. Let's see. I should also probably deprioritize that. There we go. All right. Let's see. Can they build this yet? No. All right. Well, that's okay. This episode is over an hour long, so it needs to end. Oh, why are you? Oh, because of this. There it is. All right. So I know I said in the beginning of the episode that I wanted to work on this area, and I didn't. But all of this did get exploded. I am no longer worried about us dying through this drought, because we are producing clean water. All of this is now getting built also. I will restart the game before the next episode, of course, so that will happen. But that does mean, let's see, I can actually get rid of this. Oh, and it fixes him. Oh, fantastic. Okay, and I was right, because he did end up building part of this. Woohoo! Let's see. Yeah, now somebody's going to finish it. Amazing. Yeah, so I don't know what it is. It has to be part of the ladder, because I've seen it happen without having the bridge. But I guess I never deleted the ladder. Interesting. All right, well, hopefully that means that... Oh, and they can't even reach this. Or can they? Are they walking through the runs? How are they getting all of this? Wait a minute. I think they're walking through the runs. Interesting little bug. But that's okay. Never seen that happen before. But alright then. Doesn't really matter, because hopefully this will get done in the next episode. Let's see. I'm not going to wait for this all to get done. Wow, that's awesome. Okay, didn't know just deleting the ladder was everything that I needed to do. It was all that I needed to do. Wow. My English today. I swear I've been speaking it for 20 years. But let's see. Oh, and they're almost done with this also. Oh, hopefully you don't get stuck out there. Let's see, all of that's done. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So let's just triple check all of this. Yeah, still set to open. Awesome. So I'm not going to wait for this to get built. Or am I? Because they're coming in with the planks right now. Oh, wait a second now. Wait a second. Are either of them? No, neither of them are going to stay. Okay, that's fine. But on that note, thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you in episode 16. Let me know all your thoughts on today's episode. I know we didn't really progress much, but regardless, let me know your thoughts, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.